Hey, it's Alex from BoardGameCo, and welcome to a Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion unboxing, plus, of course, our giveaway announcement. If you want to see the giveaway winner or whatnot, just stick around, just head on over to the end of the video, or watch the whole thing. There'll be timestamps down below, where I will record who wins this guy. And technically, you're not winning this guy because I'm about to unbox this guy, but basically, if you watched my video where I got this a while ago, I got it for the giveaway, and then we saw another one in Target a few weeks later, and I picked it up because I want one for myself too. I am a gamer first and foremost. I like Gloomhaven. I have too many big giant campaign games I'm not playing, but this one I can justify because it's more accessible, right? So no, I'm not actually unboxing your copy, or whoever you might be in this scenario, but you will be. I don't actually know who you are yet because I haven't filmed that part, but I will do the giveaway filming at the end and tack it on to the end of this video, so stick around for that. Timestamps down below. But before we get there, if you haven't watched one of my unboxing videos before, I ramble a lot. I talk because I walk in with a general idea of things I want to talk about. Generally, they're appreciation based. I like having you guys around. I like the fact that you guys are here. I like this new community that I've built for myself in a weird way. It's part of my daily routine now to put out a video, to get the usual commenters who show up in every video. It's great to see you there, to interact with all of you. I know your different quirks and personalities. Which one of you is going to tell me, honestly, more information about a Kickstarter than I managed to do myself? Some of you will just stick around for the songs, and no, there's no song in this video. I can't do that all the time. But it's fun. I like this new thing, and speaking of which, this is really the point of this video. The reason we're doing this Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion unboxing today is because we hit 8,000 subscribers, which I really appreciate. Thank you. I tremendously appreciate it. You cannot even begin to tell you what it means to have these kinds of numbers this on such a recent channel, and I really genuinely appreciate every single person who has subscribed, every single person who has continued to watch, continued to engage. Whether you are seeing this video for the first time or even if you're just here for the giveaway, honestly, it's nice. It's just nice to have you here. And speaking of giveaways, before we keep going into the unboxing stuff, now's a good time to mention that we are already continuing to grow past 8,000 pretty quickly, and that's because I said that if we hit 10,000 subscribers by the time Massive Darkness's campaign ends in, I don't know, 19 days, 18 days, something left, if we hit 10,000 subscribers by then I will be doing another giveaway for the Heavenfall pledge level. That's the $149 pledge level. I'll announce the details and all that, but I just realized something. I can't announce the giveaway winner for this because I didn't tell you how to enter the contest, so that was silly of me. Forget that. There's no timestamp of how to actually do that. Rather, if you want to be entered into this contest for Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion, just go ahead and comment on this video. That's how you do it, okay? We'll announce the giveaway winner in, let's say, 1 week, okay? So in 1 week from today, that will be, we'll figure out the details, but you're seeing this on Friday, I guess? You're seeing this on, yeah, Friday, and that means you have until all the way through Thursday of next week. How about that? Through Thursday, end of day of next week, and then I'll pick the winner and probably announce it, you know, Sunday-ish or so. So again, this is the problem with having no script or no editing. I sometimes forget some details. But again, so there's no actual giveaway winner for Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. Rather, if you want to enter it, comment on this video. You have a week to comment. I'll touch on this for a few, you know, other videos throughout the week so people know to come here. All you need to do is comment. Doesn't need to be anything complicated. I'll probably reply hi back because that's just what I do. Maybe just a smiley face on every single comment. I don't know. I just like to clear them out of my queue because I like to replying to all of you. But going back to the other giveaway, if we get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of Massive Darkness's 2 campaign, then I will have a giveaway for the Heavenfall pledge level. If we don't hit 10,000 subscribers, we'll have to play it by ear, because on the one hand, I don't want to set a goal. I mean, this is a stretch goal, right? So technically, you always get the last stretch goal, but maybe you won't in this case. I don't know. We'll figure it out. What I might do if we don't hit there, but if we get close but don't hit it, like let's say we hit 9.6 by the end of the campaign, 9.7 or something, then what I'll probably do in that case is I will probably, you know, maybe I'll do a Massive Darkness 2 giveaway, but for the base pledge, not the whole Heavenfall bundle. We'll figure out something. I'm not gonna. All those people who are subscribing and continuing to subscribe, I'm not going to just leave you completely hanging, but at the same time, unlike a traditional Kickstarter, I want my stretch goals to actually mean something. So there's a reason I said it and whatnot. So what are we doing here? What are we doing over here? Well, this is awkward. What is happening here? Oh, that's what this is. Okay, so I was trying to figure out what this non-openable cube is, and then I realized what it is. This is a little pack from, you know this Meeple pillow you see in all my videos? Well, this company reached out to me. They've seen my pillow. They've seen it in all my videos. And they said, hey, thanks for having the pillow in the video, and we'll send you some more stuff. And so they sent me this little cube of cutesy little stuff that I don't really know how this works or what it does, but it's some sort of, I should probably set this up. You'll see this in future videos. I'm punching out stuff over here, but you'll see this in future videos. It's just a bunch of piratey things that can in some way be part of this cube. I don't know exactly how it works. We'll set it up in another video so I don't waste too much time figuring out what this is. But it just seems like fun stuff. Don't really know much more past that. I'll figure out the details later. But this is a cube. So keep your eyes tuned for a future video in terms of how this actually looks set up on your desk or whatnot. It looks pretty cool. The concept looks pretty interesting. Build a cube. You're supposed to build a cube. I am not really seeing this here. Oh, yeah, it's funny. You have to purchase the whole set to build a cube with this. Whatever. It's all good. We will come back to this another time. And for right now, I'm just going to stack this all very carefully and move this out of the way. I thought it would look more, I don't know, I thought it came more assembled out of the box. So, that's that. Oh, here we go. That's what these stands are. Okay, so you take these things and you put them into these little plastic stands, and you just have a little cube full of pirate accessories or whatnot. I don't know if you can see that, a little pirate gun. So, yeah, looks interesting. I'll add it to the scenery behind me so I have something to reference. And we are 6 minutes into this video and have done nothing substantive with our time. Back to Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion, because let's finally open this. Again, this is why it's good to have timestamps, because I'll mention in the timestamp below that you can skip the first 6 minutes because I really didn't do anything that interesting. But Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion. So, what is happening here? This copy is now out of shrink. I will probably play it at some point. And let's move these games out of the way as well, because we have some games in the way here. These are some games. Expedition to Newdale is a game that I just recently added to my collection. If you have an opinion in it, I'd love to know. Should I play it? Should I not? Well, I mean, hopefully I'll play it. Hey, it's by Alexander Pfister. Didn't realize that. Cool, good to know. We have Dice Settlers, which is a game by David Turczi, I believe, and I'm interested in this game and want to play it. These are both just games I want to play. And then finally we have Northgard, which just arrived today, and I'll be playing shortly to give a review for the Kickstarter. So that's exciting stuff. I have to read these rules, get all prepped. But for right now, let's just move this out of the way. We have rules. Very important stuff. Rules are important. We have Gloomhaven. What is this? This is more rules. More rules, setup and stuff. I have played Gloomhaven. I know how to play this game. We have the supplemental scenario book. This is fun. This is the scenario book you can tack on, because as you go through the main scenario book, you often have to add things to that main scenario book. So if you want to have, this particular thing, you might need to add this supplemental scenario book in such a way that you can, set up a dual map or whatnot. Obviously, I'm not going to try to do that right now, but I will say the idea of a scenario book in a book like this turns me off in theory, because I like the tactile stuff. I don't really like having a book, but it really does open up that lack of tactile whatever really does open up a lot of options you wouldn't otherwise have in a game. And I mean, honestly, if any game's ever done well with this, it's Gloomhaven Jaws of the Lion, which has sold out everywhere. Now we have punch boards, which are punch boards. I'm not going to overly get into it, but we have a lot of, let's just go through them briefly. I'll just put these in front of the camera one at a time so you can see the various things you'll get on the punch boards. And things are falling out of the punch boards. You can see that big gap over there, which is filled by this board, which might look familiar to you Gloomhaven players. We have more standees. Again, this is just the usual Gloomhaven fare. Nothing particularly amazing or innovative here. Just more Gloomhaven, punch board, tokens, all that stuff. But then we have the map of Gloomhaven itself. Or is it the city of Gloomhaven? I think this is the city of Gloomhaven on a map for you to put your stickers on, figure out what you need to do, play the game, and all that. Which brings us to the most interesting thing you've ever seen, a box with stuff in it. Honestly, this is probably a shorter unboxing video than it really needs to be. This is not some epic, amazing game with tons of stuff underneath it. I said underneath it because I did watch a video that kind of spoiled the fact that maybe underneath the insert there is something. I will not be looking underneath the insert. I'm going to wait till the game tells me to, because I follow the rules like any good board game player. But we have cards, this deck of cards, which will look very familiar to any Gloomhaven player. We have Screaming Shot, push all target enemies 1, attack 1 with range 2, shuffle this deck at the end of the round. I mean, I just read a card, I don't know how interesting that could possibly be. We have a tray. I guess this video doesn't need to be. I was worried about all the time I would need for Gloomhaven that I've been foolishly using up on just talking to you guys and the cube and whatnot. We have these, which honestly, these look like really good quality. I don't know if Gloomhaven had this good quality. I can't remember. It's been a while since I pulled my copy of Gloomhaven out. But these are really, they're not like overly pinchy. They look like really quality standees. I approve. I mean, never thought I'd be going on about the quality of a standee. Plastic bags, essential to any gamer's kit. And then we have, oh, these guys. These ones over here. You know, these are the enemy cards. I'm treating this with probably a little bit less impressiveness than I might in another video, because I've seen all this. I mean, this is the same stuff you have in Gloomhaven. Perhaps you haven't. If you're watching this video right now and you've never watched Gloomhaven, then this is all new to you, and perhaps I'm going a little bit too quickly, but Gloomhaven at its core is a game with cards and miniatures, which we haven't gotten to yet, standees, which you've already seen on the punch boards, but then more cards. And there's nothing wrong with cards. It's, again, we have a bunch of cards. Cards, 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 cards. And these, which we'll come back to. And then more cards, which we already talked about. So it's cards and stuff. And here's your story deck. This is the story deck, which you'll be having those, you know, in city. I don't know if you have out of city events. In normal Gloomhaven, you have events in the city and events while you're traveling on the road. And this so far seems like just a city deck. And since it takes place entirely in Gloomhaven, maybe they just have that. I don't really know a lot about this game. All I know about it is people seem to finish this one more than traditional Gloomhaven. And if that isn't an idea worth fighting for, well, I don't know what is. And here we have the life trackers, which just for the 4 players in your campaign. I don't know why I'm showing you all of them. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just showing you stuff, because let's share things together. Let's have fun. Do all that stuff. Here we have the components for your various 4 classes, assuming that there are only 4. Who really knows? This is just Gloomhaven. I haven't seen any major spoilers about another class, so perhaps there's only 4 classes. Let's dump one of these guys out and see what we have here. If you don't want to see anything from a class, well, now's the time to skip to whatever next timestamp you see. So this is the Void Warden. The Void Warden with their player sheets, which is typical Void Warden stuff. We have the Void Warden itself, which has some pretty good art. It's a human Void Warden. I like it. I like her. Her, yeah, that's definitely a her. Then we have from there, we have cards. We have more cards. We have more cards. Halt. Do not open this pack of cards until this character reaches level 5. At that time, flip this card over and read the back for further instructions. So let's see what that says. I'm joking. I'm not gonna, I just told you I follow the rules. I'm not gonna open this pack of cards. That would be crazy talk. This pack of cards does not give you any such message, so it's a hand attack, deck of cards, hand attack, whatever. Words are never my strong suit. Now, if you don't know about Gloomhaven, and if you, I mean, I imagine you know about Gloomhaven, who really knows? Here we have a few tokens. But if you don't know about Gloomhaven, Gloomhaven is a dungeon crawl that does such a good job because it gives you a strategic depth, strategic manipulation of the cards that you are playing. The whole game comes down to managing those cards as you get them into your hand, and you have to figure out which cards to utilize each round, which cards will help you achieve your objective, and then slowly get rid of the cards as you go through the game, and then hopefully recover them all, but possibly have to burn some along the way. Your hand size is slowly depleting, which is tense. You're constantly removing choices from the game, choices that you once had that you will no longer have. And you know, let's look at let's look at all the minis. You can do that. And so Gloomhaven is fun and engaging because it's all about the tense decisions you make as you crawl into this dungeon, as you go through that. And let's start with the Void Warden here, which is, see what we can do here camera-wise. There we go. That's not bad. Hopefully that's not too bad. We'll go through all these miniatures. I'll do a little up in front of the camera view for each of these. That was the Void Warden, and the rest of them I'll refer to them by the symbols because I don't remember what they're what. This is the Axe Person. That's their official name. The Axe Person. it's not bad, honestly. I mean, while these are not miniatures that you're going to write home about, they are certainly a step up from the original Gloomhaven. I don't know much about Frosthaven, how the miniatures there are, but these are definitely decent miniatures. I have no problem with these at all. I would not complain in the slightest. Over here we have Chain Dude. Again, that's his technical name. Hopefully the camera's focusing. I don't really know. There we... Oh. Sorry, the autofocus is tough on this one. And then lastly we have Heart in a Bomb Dude, because it's a heart in a bomb. And that, again, these are all technical names. We have the Void Warden, Axe Dude, Chain Dude, and Heart in a Bomb Dude, which is honestly a little narrow-minded of me to just assume that they're all dudes, but I think they were, except for the Void Warden. So I guess I got lucky picking that one first before I referred to her as Staff Dude. And then finally we have this one, which I believe this one, if I recall correctly, this guy does a lot of damage, but is very weak. There's a term for that. I can't remember. A glass cannon. Glass cannon is the term, where, you know, you do a ton of damage like a cannon, but you are super fragile, and so you are a glass cannon. And this is the glass cannon of the group. And then we have some other things over here that I'm not sure if I'm supposed to open these or not. So just for safety, I imagine I'm fine opening them because it doesn't say anything on them. But, just in case, I will not, because who knows. Then underneath this insert, I believe, but I'm not certain, is something. And that's basically it. That's the video. I mean, we have Gloomhaven stuff. It's a bunch of cards, bunch of tokens, bunch of characters, some miniatures. Let me try to put this all back in a way that actually makes sense, because I have no idea how I did this on the way in or the way out. It doesn't look... Oh, there we go. I got it. I got it. Now it's time for the Gloomhaven reboxing video, which is super cool. Better than the unboxing video. And we'll deal with the rest later, because why not? And that was it. That was Gloomhaven. That was less impressive than I was expecting, but honestly, if I would have thought of it, I'm pretty sure I would have known exactly how impressive it was going to be. So that's my Gloomhaven unboxing video. That's my cube unboxing. And the cube thing, you know, the cube thing, let's talk about the cube thing. Let's play with this while we talk for another few minutes. I mean, if a video of mine doesn't hit at least 20 minutes, am I really doing it right? Am I really giving you guys the attention you deserve? And maybe we'll have time. There's no song. There's still gonna be no song. So you see this cube thing over here, it's cute. I said, listen, when they reached out to me, I said, I'm happy to look at this. I'm happy to, you know, figure out a way to make this work and put this on my shelf and visually, oh, we got to get that a little bit more on balance. There we go. Nope. There we go. Okay, see, we got our little... You just have a cube where you can slowly put things on your desk in a way that just visually pulls people in. Let's set this up. We got a little skeleton. Just some background, because I don't mind background on my videos. If you want a little desk, if you want a little pirate-themed whatever on your desk at work, if you want a little bit of imagination in your life, this cube... And this is not paid, by the way. I got this for free. That part is true, but this is not paid at all. This is just me happy to have more scenery in my videos other than just relying on Meeple Pillow the whole time. I have 2 more coming. I'm waiting for them to come. They're coming from Israel, which is why it's taking so long. But we just have a lot of these little scenery things that you can put wherever you want. And they have different themes. They have sci-fi, they have medieval, they have a bunch others. I believe they had 6 themes in total that you can pick from in case, you know, whatever suits your fancy. They don't all have to go on top. In fact, I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to all go on top. Rather, build the panorama that you want. Build the scenery that you are interested in that makes your heart soar with gratitude, and I don't know what I'm saying here. Anyways, let's call that a day for this. This is cute. I'll throw it on my ledge somewhere or whatever. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of this channel. Thanks for commenting on the videos. Thanks for liking, for subscribing, just for watching, honestly. And yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Come join our Discord. We have a Discord that you're welcome to join. It's a Quackalopes Discord. I do stuff with them. I'll include a link down below so you can hop on over there and just come chat with us. I'm there all the time, or I'm there as much as I can be. It's hard to always be there. But I talk with people. I schmooze. You know, we talk about whatever Kickstarter stuff is going on, whatever games you're getting rid of your collection, but just general stuff, general content. I mean, I've gotten song lyrics. This is because of my singing stuff, but I had one of the people in the Discord draft an entire Hamilton song around Kickstarter, and no, I'm not singing it, even though it is really well done. It's You'll Be Back from Hamilton, and it's you'll be back something with something about money and whatever it is. And he really did the whole song pretty well. It was I'm tempted, but no, I'm not going to do it. The longer the song is, the less comfortable I am with it. But it's a community, and if you're not being part of a community, I mean, you don't have to be a part of a community, but I'd like to see you there. It would be nice to have you over there. And speaking of which, we also have a Patreon, which I'm sure you know by now. There's always a link in the video, which again, no pressure. If you want to hop on over there, great. If not, just hop on over to Discord. No Patreon access needed or whatnot. We do have a Patreon sub-server, but again, it's completely whatever works for you. I like having you around. I don't know, I like seeing the same names every day. I like putting up a video and knowing that I'm going to have conversations with different people about different things. I like saying things that people agree with. I like almost more saying things that people disagree with. Really, I like this channel. I like having fun, and it has been fun, and I hope it continues to be fun. And I'm looking forward to conventions being open again. I'm looking forward to showing up at a convention and just being able to see people who I've never put a face to the name. I don't know what to say. I'm having fun, and thank you for being along for this ride. I really appreciate it. I'm Alex Radcliffe from BoardGameCo. Links down below. You know where to find me. I'll be here at 10 o'clock every morning, as long as I have time or whatnot. Until next time, have a good one.